Today we're going to talk about what it takes, practically speaking, to get into the kind of shape that you want to. I'm going to split everybody's goals down into two different categories. The first, just being healthy and fit, or what I call getting a World War II body, and two, being standout attractive. Being fit and healthy, or getting what I call a World War II body, is relatively easy. Then it means literally just getting in the habit of working out and probably just eating clean. For most people, it's just working out progressively, i.e. more work this week than last week, and staying away from junk food. Granted, that won't work for every single person, but over the long haul, that'll work for most people. On the other hand, being standout attractive is a whole different thing. The bar has been raised. If you look at my parents' generation, you were looked down at or looked at as some kind of like a freak or a weirdo if you worked out for anything other than losing weight and heart health. Already by my generation, you were looked up to if you developed a physique that was beyond the norm. Now, in the generation of college kids that I go to school with, the situation is very different. So many more people are working out and so many more are in shape that you don't even turn heads any longer if all you have, for instance, is a healthy body fat. That doesn't cut it any longer. Now guys really have to look like lean, muscular athletes, and girls quite the same, but with big glutes as well. Feels kind of weird saying that, but that's just the way the trend has been moving for quite some time. And I don't see that changing given that this is a relatively healthy thing. Typically trends go up and down, but the reason that they go down is usually because there's some kind of like negative aspect to them. But I don't really see that here, and thus far the trend has just kind of climbed up and higher up. Now developing that kind of physique demands a whole lot more work. Then we're talking about making sure your workouts are all done in a progressive manner, making sure they're all programmed intelligently, that is, in a balanced manner. You're working all of your muscle groups, even the small ones that a lot of people don't work, because those create longevity, which is what you need to develop that physique. Also, it's not going to cut it with like regular clean eating. You're going to actually have to count your calories, likely count your macros, and absolutely make sure that you're hitting your required protein intake for the day, for instance. In other words, you're going to have to make this a real focal point in your life. I understand that a lot of people are uncomfortable with that, but that's nonetheless what it's going to take to develop that kind of physique.